today I want to talk about 3 things to do so you can keep doing blank into your 40s or even 50s. So what I mean by this is this: for a lot of guys, a lot older guys, as we get older, I'm in my early 30s, but even like 40s and 50s, there's certain things that that I see that a lot of guys like to do physically. Like I like to do jiu-jitsu a lot, and I would like to do that, late into my life, hopefully 50s, 60s, even 70s. But some people, it's like playing playing in a basketball league, or maybe it's playing like flag football. And what happens, and I've seen this a lot, is that is as they get older, you get hurt, you get more beat up, and then you get like a big injury. So maybe like you tear your ACL, and then you recover from it, and you're like, oh, I just can't do that stuff anymore. And the truth is, like, when we're younger, we can get away with a lot of things. But today I'm going to talk about 3 things that if you do, you can probably do those activities going into your to your 40s, 50s, maybe even 60s. Now keep in mind that probably a lot of times that probably happens because you don't do a proper warm up. Maybe I'll make a video, maybe a video like that, what a proper warm up is. But today I want to talk about 3 things that are going to kind of keep you in the game kind of lifestyle. So the first thing is staying strong in a full range of motion. So when I say strong, I don't mean bodybuilding strong where you're isolating, you're doing biceps, you're doing triceps, you're doing leg extensions. I mean being strong and being able to take your body through a full range of motion, doing actually movements. All right. The cool thing, this will keep you injury free, but will also probably make you better at the things that you like to do. So you should be able to do a squat properly with good form and be strong at it. You don't have to be a power lifter, but you should be pretty strong with some type of single leg exercise. So a split squat, lunge, step up, some type of hip hinge, so like an RDL or deadlift, even like a hip thruster, some type of upper body push. You should be strong at. So that could be some push-ups, that could be chest presses, bench press, some type of row. So that could be a one-arm row, a seated row. But you should be strong and be able to do these through the full range of motion. If you maintain that, the likeliness of you getting hurt is very low. The truth is, people usually can't do those exercises, or they can't do it properly with good form, with good control. So that's number 1. Number 2 is don't eat food that causes lots of inflammation. So basically, if you stick to real food, if you stick to protein, plants, and you stick to like unprocessed carbohydrates. So I'm not talking about like breads and cookies and chips, but I'm talking about things like rice and potatoes and different grains like oatmeal, quinoa. You stick to those and fruit too as your staple of carbohydrates, and you're just not eating a lot of processed food. You're gonna have less inflammation in your body, and that's gonna prevent injury. All right, because it's gonna allow your body to recover faster and faster. And the third thing, the best way to recover is sleep. So as we get older, we have kids, we're more stressed, but we have to still do the best we can to try to be sleeping by like 10 o'clock and try to get a good between maybe 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because that's going to not only extend your life, it's going to give you more energy, it's going to make everything easier. It makes fat loss easier, it makes building muscle easier. If you can do those 3 things, you probably have a lot more success than your friends doing that activity that you like to do going into your late 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. So I hope that helps you out, and I hope if you're one of those guys who does have that activity, that you take action on it, so that you're not one of those guys who get injured and then you're like, oh, I just can't do this shit anymore.